glorious pod day.
Absolutely, absolutely. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Camo kicking another rendition, another Two Ninja Kickback gaming edition. I'm here with my brother from another Two Phone Tone is in the building on one of the most illustrious gaming networks that's available to you guys. How you feeling, Tone?
Ah man, I'm good right now. You feel me? Cool, calm, collected, and cultivated, my nigga. Smoking some of the best marijuana known to man, grown from Key West. You heard me.
Oh, we. Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing. I'm trying to catch up with you. I got my drink and my two-step.
Okay, man, at you. It's on.
Yeah, look at that blue cookie, feeling good. Uh, I was actually reading this article and I thought it was kind of cool and dope because me and Tone was talking off mic about some shit and the captains that I didn't really notice because they didn't publicize it, but like the title says, it's like we wanted to just talk about the Olympics and gaming and how like we finally getting that merger and shit is coming together. Like I know a lot of people like what the Olympics and gaming. Yeah, it was actually an event that took place this year via I think it was online of some sorts or something like that. And it was actually Street Fighter and what's that game? Oh my lord, why am I blanking? With the
Rocket
cars
League.
in the side, Rocket League. Thank you. They actually hosted a 500 grand prize tournament during the Olympics. It actually happened before the commencement speech and shit like that. But I think that's great for gaming. Like I don't know I think back in the day we were talking about like when esports started to become a thing and we was all getting jazzed and into that shit like yo this shit really a sport like like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta get his kudos, you gotta get his recognition, like this shit is really a sport. It takes a lot to be good at a video game.
Oh
And
yeah. About reflex time, fucking hand-eye coordination and shit, thought process and shit like that.
yeah,
It's a real thing when it comes to the IQ process of a video game, my nigga.
like yeah, like and then it's like it's dope to see that that shit is getting this recognition. And then I know you're a big fan of the fighting game community and stuff like that, so I Street Fighter is definitely one of them. And
Oh
it's
yeah.
like I think that's awesome because it's like it has to open the doors for other shit like Dota, like Overwatch, like all of that shit. Like I want to see a whole showcase of just some of the best going at it. Like can you imagine being on a team and winning a fucking gold medal for competing against some of the best gamers around the world? Like
Should be amazing.
I think COVID probably slowed niggas down a lot because you think about Tokyo as being like the mecca of like what we think about in that like electronic field and that gaming field. You know what I mean? Like that would have been beautiful to see. And then like not for nothing, Tokyo has its own celebration of esports and all of that other shit. So like I don't even know how they missed that mark, but man, like I think if all the pandemic stuff wasn't really in play, I think they probably would have actually held the actual event where we could have seen this shit live on TV.
To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. That probably would have brought back so much fucking litness when it came to the Olympics because this has been the driest Olympics has like that we've seen thus far. You feel me?
I'm not even
Like the
gonna
cut
hold you. I ain't really been an Olympic nigga in forever.
for
Like to
real.
keep it a buck, yeah. I gotta have some type of attachment to the Olympics. I sound like a country. The Olympics. I gotta have some type of attachment to the Olympics for me to like really be like into that shit. And I think that the like after seeing Michael Phelps go do what he did and really rooting for this nigga the way like it was like I got my Olympic feel. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit will never probably happen again. Then a nigga a Maryland nigga, you feel me? So it's like
Hmm.
that shit was different. Like I've seen Michael Phelps down Phelps Point and shit like that. Like the greatest, you know what I mean? Like that moment for me was probably so like just enriched. Like I like you know what I mean? It's like when your team succeeds at the highest level. A regular season game don't really feel the same when you know how lit shit get when it's like it matters and the city is all rocking, the whole state. You know what I mean?
Okay, especially when everybody's behind one motherfucker back for
Yes,
real,
yo,
because
yeah.
that's how we was holding Michael Phelps down for real. I mean, but I ain't gonna lie, Shakari got me interested into the Olympics, even though she ain't competing and shit like that. I had to remember who is competing, and I'ma always root for Jamaica when it comes to track. You feel me?
Yo, they always do their thing.
And Jamaica women's, I forgot baby girl name, but congratulations to her. She dominated back in 2016 in Brazil. I really forgot her name, but she killed that shit though, yo. Like, and she deserves everything coming her way. Like, that's one thing when it comes to like Olympic games that I like though. Like, you know, if you just know the people and know how hard they go for like a certain game, You are never gonna be disappointed for real. Like New Zealand, when it comes to rugby and shit like that,
Uh-huh.
you'll be a fucking fool to always bet against them niggas.
I think we need our seat at that table. Like I think that'd be awesome to like really have that same camaraderie. Like I'm rooting for Team USA because we got the best Call of Duty players or some shit. You know what
Oh
I
yeah,
mean? Or like I'm
I think
rooting.
Russia and Korea got the best Dota players. It will be interesting to see some shit like that.
But just like it's like, you know what I mean? I can follow certain shit like, but it's just I'm not filling my brain with certain shit that goes on in the Olympics. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to really understand the 100-meter dash and the shot put and the spike throw, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like I ain't
feel
really
you.
trying to go down that route. But if it's something I'm already familiar with, like I understand Rocket League. It's very, very, you know what I mean? It's very easy to see. And it's entertaining on top of it. So it's like the spectacle of it looks good. You know what I mean? You sitting down and you got these two teams that are really, really into trying to win, and you see how competitive it can get. Like the competitive nature is always going to be there. Like that bubble that you get in when you inside or going against somebody, that's always going to
Hmm.
be there.
I would love to see Marvel versus Capcom too on the Olympic screen.
You said that
Do
the
you know how
possibilities is
hype?
endless.
Yeah, but do you know how hype that shit will get on the esports league? Like literally in the Olympic arena. Like if niggas was like in another Asian country and niggas pop in Marvel versus Capcom 2, my nigga. Do
Bro,
you,
like they gotta let
I ain't gonna
niggas
lie.
give it up how we give it up though. Like I know it's supposed to be like, sportsmanship and all that other shit, but
But
us as
nah,
gamers,
yeah,
when
you gotta let
sportsmanship out the
gamers be
window. Yeah,
gamers
we
on that shit,
teabag
my nigga.
niggas
Like
and we fucking dance on niggas, we troll niggas. Like it's a part of celebrating. You know what I mean?
we need Sonic Fox and Daigo, my nigga. Sonic Fox and Daigo. That's all we need if for the American team. You feel me? We taking home fucking gold, diamond, all platinum, fucking uranium. We taking home all that
They gonna
shit, my
make new
nigga.
medals for the gamers, yo.
You feel me?
This is Tiger Camo medal, nigga. You know what you gotta do to get this shit, boy. Like I had to compete in the '96 games for this one.
Back to back. I fought 8 niggas in different countries, niggas back to back.
Yeah, bro. Like, oh man, yo, like, and that'll give niggas another space to be like, or to work forward to, or to like, solidify this shit further into a career. Like
Yeah,
niggas be trying to make it seem like there's no real like, benefit from playing video games. But if you looking at it like, yo, I can go to the Olympics and do this, or I can be a professional gamer. Like that's the other side of it that niggas
my
don't
nigga,
really
I can
understand.
sustain my family from doing this shit.
Exactly. I remember
Like
watching the
fuck
whole
out of here, Joe
documentary.
Rogan.
I can't even think of a little bro name, but he's coming up and I believe in a Mortal Kombat circuit or some shit. Young nigga, I believe Vice did a piece on him.
I know who you talking about.
But
Homeboy, the God Killer for real.
but
Homeboy,
yeah,
damn near beat Sonic Fox.
his whole family came out to support this nigga like he was at a football game. You feel me? Like when
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that start happening, you could put a different like, you know what I mean. You ain't gotta push. It's like it's not really widely known to the masses. You get what I'm saying? So if you get like gamers on that large scale, with like your grandma looking at this shit, like, what the fuck are they playing? You know what I mean? Like, what is this? Oh man,
mm-hmm.
I seen these people playing these games on the TV the other day. They were so good. Got to thinking about my grandson.
That's the crazy part. All that time that you put down in motherfuckers when it comes to playing some shit, you can actually see the benefits at that shit. Start to put a little bit more energy into a nigga back or some shit for real.
But niggas don't go to the other side of these places, yo. Niggas don't know it's a whole other side of gaming, Facebook streaming.
Well,
Niggas don't know it's
yeah,
a whole other
niggas
side
don't
of.
know until they actually see it in the masses'
But it's
eyes.
too
Like,
late. It's too late at that point, cause
yeah,
you know what I mean, derailed this young gamer's career. You made him seem like it wasn't cool and all this other shit, or you made it seem like he needed to do something else because it was rotting his brain or some shit like that. And it
well,
probably
shit.
is
If you
bad
had
for
the
certain
overly
people.
religious grandparents for real, you feel me? Playing some shit with too much blood and gore for real.
I mean, I can understand that if it's affecting like your religious beliefs, then that's a whole nother
Oh,
argument.
shit, Mortal Kombat was a religion to niggas at some point, yo.
Live by the Liu Kang,
Feel me?
son.
That blood code, my nigga on Sega, shit
Oh,
was a religion to
mm.
niggas.
But yeah, like I think it's a great thing that like that's that this happening. You know what I mean? That it's already happening. Like we was talking off mic about it possibly happening. And I don't like, you know what I mean? I was like, let me look this shit up and see if it actually happened. And I was like, oh shit, this shit has already been a thing for like the past few years, and niggas not even privy to it because it's like it doesn't get to the masses. Like it's stuck in slots where it's like, you know what I mean, before the commencement or some shit like that. Like so anybody really tuned in yet? Niggas ain't tapped in. Like, you know what I mean? The real niggas don't get there till like 9:30 something. When everything already in motion. Like I definitely would rather see like a Street Fighter match over like the shot put. Can we get the shot put slot?
Sitting, I wonder what time slots they do be having too, because
we niggas ain't getting a premium jump, but it's crazy because like we not there yet, but we will be eventually as gamers. Like you look at how much just
you look at how BMX blew up now for real. Like BMX and X Games type shits for real. Like saw skateboarding for the first time in the Olympics and shit like that. You feel me?
Yeah. But like I just think like once the crowd like you know what I mean, it's like niggas have to know how many gamers there are out there in the world now. Niggas have to look at these Twitch niggas numbers, niggas have to look at these YouTube numbers, niggas gotta look at these fucking Facebook numbers to see, yo, this is viewer retention right here. Niggas that watch this shit, they watch this shit for a long time. Not only that, they buy shit. Not only do they buy shit, they support shit. So it's like, yo, we gotta get in front of these niggas.
Yeah, shit. Gamers go harder than actual sports fans and shit like that, my nigga.
I don't know. I put us up there with sports fans. I don't say we go harder than these niggas, but I definitely say we up there with them.
I think we go harder as far as like view time and shit like that. Like,
well, that's different because it's
like
really
think about consistency.
Think about the off season that sports have. Think about like all of that other shit that come into play too. Like, you know what I mean? Sports aren't on 24/7. A nigga can't just jump on a fucking sports game in the middle of the night or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
Organized shit. So it's like, of course, that's going to be different. But I think, like, whenever you got to be present for something, like showing up to that place for that team, that's different. Like, it's easy to just pop out your phone and look at a nigga.
I would love to see, like, UFC taking on that scale. I want to see, like,
for UFC.
I would love to see that shit. Matter of fact, either that or Fight Night. Or get like a new boxing game, whatever this new boxing game is coming out.
Yeah. I think that'd be like dope too if they get like some type of super boxing simulator and let niggas just get it on there and shit like that. That'd be crazy. I definitely think, or if niggas want to even create something new. Like I know there's like these really major tournaments that go down, but like just a straight up league for this particular thing, like that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
You could get some of the big stream houses involved where it's like, yo, we at like on Thursday night, we know this is running, like, so we gonna run this on all our channels. That should be nuts, yo.
But then again, hopefully they won't get caught up like a lot of these or some of these motherfucking Olympic athletes when it comes to the scandals and shit. Cause you know how scandalous a lot of our esports motherfucking
oh yeah, niggas just got caught with fucking aim bots and shit during the tournament. I'm like, nigga, you stupid.
Oh, that's fucking average nowadays for how many times, especially in the Warzone circuits and shit like that.
Nigga thought he was cool. He's like, yeah, I'm good.
Shit, they just cracked down on like what was it, like a good little campaign of female streamers for real that was using other aimbots for real and shit like that. On stupid shit though, it wasn't even Warzone. It was like fucking regular multiplayer type shits.
I honestly think that's why that's probably why it's not like really a thing yet, because of all of that shit. They still got to work out all of that bullshit. Like that's why you can't really bet on video games yet, because of bullshit like that. It's like you don't know who running hacks, and it's like hard to catch that shit.
Yeah,
especially when it's like, excuse me, listeners. Especially when it's like over like online, you know what I mean? Like if it's in person, you could probably do it a little different. Like, all right, well, I know this is basically on a console. It's just two controllers plugged into said console on one TV or whatever, and niggas is playing. It's not really a whole lot. There's no internet connection to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can monitor that a little differently. And let's say a nigga just log into like a server or some shit and y'all playing over that. Albeit, it's very convenient though.
Oh yeah.
Cuts down on travel, cuts down on hotels, all of that shit.
See, that I ain't gonna lie, that kind of drives me back into like the point that we made last gaming episode, when it came to like to the government cracking down on niggas when it comes to energy consumption with the PCs and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if it has a little bit to do with that too. If the government like years later will fucking sponsor that shit because they see the actual influence that it actually holds.
You mean getting a government grant for playing Dota really well?
Pretty much, it's some crazy shit like that. Like I feel like that shit might come. Like, cause well, one like the inclusion of motherfucking like video games inside that shit. I don't know. This could be my conspiracy bag going for real, but it is quite interesting to just see like the government actually taking somewhat of a notice of video games throughout all types of markets and shit like that, even without recent surprise when it comes to actual Olympic plays and shit like that. So,
I mean, well, you already seen it happen though. Have you ever played the Army video game?
oh yeah, of course, any army video game, you feel me?
I mean, the one that's sponsored by the U.S. Army.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, I know
You see what
exactly
I'm
what you're
saying?
talking about. Mm-hmm.
So they've already dabbled into that shit.
They started this shit early. And shit, I think our generation, this generation killed. Niggas that was bred up on video games. As soon as we get on the battlefield, this shit just feels like a simulator to some niggas.
Oh man. Oh.
There's a whole documentary on niggas like that.
You know what's funny? Like I feel like every time we go paintballing and shit like that, that shit comes in handy because it's like if you're a nigga that's played in higher risk or higher, games where shit is on the stake, i.e.
Mm-hmm.
money or a high level competition, you can't be quiet. You have to have that chatter. You have to have like comms going throughout the battlefield. So that transitions really well when you playing with your same niggas. It's like, yo, I need call outs. I need I need to know where the enemy's at. Like that
Oh
shit
yeah.
helps.
I mean shit, I think Rainbow is what actually helped niggas get team oriented for real. Niggas that actually played Rainbow and got out into the actual paintball field for real. Cause you understand the dynamics of corners and shit like that and peaks, you feel me?
Right.
Especially like it's kind of weird cantoning your shit for real to actually get an angle on the nigga, suppressive fire, all types of shit for real. I mean, but that's just
Life
again
skills.
IQ, yeah, life skills that comes from Commonwealth knowledge or just repetitiveness of doing the same shit for real. I mean, shit, you look at some airsoft players that never shot a gun, like niggas in Japan that play airsoft.
Uh-huh.
Give them a fucking 1911, motherfuckers know exactly what to do, how to move the slot, all types of shit. Like, there's one video of an airsoft player that was doing that shit,
Niggas say,
handling this shit like John Wick.
you've never had a gun before? No. I'm like, oh shit. But those airsoft guns do be like top notch sometimes, depending on how much you pay for it.
Yeah,
They get real crazy with them joints.
this shit, some of them be costing just as much as a real damn deal.
Let me ask you, if you think it was to like become a whole thing with the Olympics, you think we'd see a spike in like niggas taking Adderall and all that other shit and like as I think if it became a thing where like niggas could really get on like an Olympic team,
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of niggas wouldn't really know about it, but it'd be a group of people that'll try for it really hard. You know what I mean? Like that's like the people that do the rap Olympics or some shit like that,
Mm.
or the niggas that do like I don't know, like you said, skateboarding in the Olympics. You like you don't really know who this nigga is, but he got to be somebody if he in the Olympics, right?
Was it Kyle Matthews from motherfucking Arkansas or some
Yeah,
shit?
Evan Campbell, or some shit like that. You like who the fuck is this guy? Yo? But he's like #1 in Australia for skateboarding in the Olympics.
And that nigga's killing.
That's that's funny. Have you heard about you know who Terry Kennedy is, right?
That's my nigga, Compton ass Terry.
Yeah, he's facing a body right now.
What?
Yeah, nigga looking at a body right now. He
That's crazy.
beat some dude up. He later on died, so he got a homicide. He got a case pending and shit right now.
That's crazy. Shit, ironically, Bam Margera is, I don't know if he's in rehab, but niggas is calling for him to get help and shit like that.
Again?
Yeah, I mean, shit, you know him and Terry Kennedy was homeboys and shit.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. He going through his shit. He going through his shit for real.
But I know this nigga was. I thought he just got out of rehab not too long ago.
Yeah, but I don't know. That nigga started losing it again. Apparently, doing like the finishing mix of Jackass, the new Jackass.
They're making a new Jackass.
Yeah, motherfucking Loiter Squad is in it. Um, Workaholics, all them niggas. Basically, everybody that grew up off of Jackass that shows the influences and a lot of
Mm.
that shit, they're all in it.
Oh, that shit gonna be lit.
So you gonna see Jasper getting launched through cannons and shit. This nigga father, and like fucked up situations, all types of shit, yo.
Hey, shout out Johnny Knoxville and them boys.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, shout out, man. Hopefully Ryan get his not Ryan, fucking Bam, get his shit together, man.
R.I.P. Ryan Dunn too.
Yeah, I know that's probably where a lot of that shit stemmed from. Like, you know what I mean? I can't imagine what it's like losing a best friend.
Oh yeah.
You know, you prep your whole life for like your parents to die and all this other shit, or your grandparents and stuff like that. But niggas don't tell you your friends can die, and that shit be affecting niggas. You look at the whole situation that happened with Kane Carter when he lost his mans.
Yeah.
I don't know that feeling, yo, but I know homies that lost homies, and that shit be still fucking with niggas to this day. I don't think that's some shit you can really get over, because you be expecting to, like, you know, grow old.
Be expecting to see the nigga for real.
Yeah.
I lost at least a good like 3 homies for real. You feel me? Just the bullshit and shit like that. And I ain't gonna lie, it still affects me. Like I say, like the most recent 2014, and still going like past like Bel Air for real. You feel me? Just used to hitting that nigga house up for real type shit. It's just weird. You feel me?
Right.
Just know you can't even touch bases with niggas no more. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like it was one nigga that I say like really had me when it came to like just basic fighting games for real, and it was that nigga. Stretching up from like middle school up until now, you feel me?
Oh man, yeah. Sound like he's really the homie.
Especially a nigga you grew up playing Budokai with, my nigga. Like you can't scratch that shit, my nigga. Like
Yeah, the homies you grew up playing the game with was different. You had your school homies, you had your homies around the way, but the homies you felt comfortable enough to go into their house, or the homies you felt comfortable enough to bring into your house, y'all just had a different like interaction with each other. That shit was way more like genuine. Like I've hung out with niggas in school versus hanging out with a nigga playing the game, and like you can tell a nigga guards be down totally different. It'd be so crazy. It's like I never knew you was this person, yo. Like I never knew you was funny, nigga. He's like, I thought you was a tough guy. Yo, what happened?
coolest nigga alive, turns out. Nigga got games you never even heard of. You start playing shit on the 64, like Clay Fighters, crazy shit like that.
Right. Nigga,
That was the first time I found out about Banjo
Smash.
Kazooie. It's thanks to the homies like that.
Hell yeah. I didn't even know what Banjo and Kazooie was, so I seen one of the homies playing that shit. I was like, yo, what is this shit? I thought the nigga was playing Donkey Kong for a second. Damn, whatever happened to Banjo? Oh, yeah, we got that, right?
Nuts and
Microsoft.
bolts.
Microsoft, right?
Yeah, and Ray got bought by them niggas, and they came out with nuts and bolts. Like niggas asked for that shit.
Niggas probably was asking for it around that time.
Fuck no, nah.
This is 360 era?
Yeah, that was 360 era. That
Niggas
shit.
wasn't asking for it. It'd be more appreciated now, though, I bet, if they was if they'd have kicked something out like that now. They should have threw that out, or threw some Banjo and Kazooie out when Sony was pushing the Spiral and the Crash Heavy. But then I guess not, because that shit ended up being on Xbox, if I'm not mistaken. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
That shit coming right over here, too.
Shit, Spiral over this bitch too, my nigga.
Mm.
I saw niggas on my friends list playing that shit. That shit fucked me up.
It'd be wild how niggas be talking about our exclusives.
A lot of Legacy acts be switching over in
Legacy,
the
like,
heartbeat,
what
you
a
feel me?
fucking Legacy act, nigga? Is you what, nigga?
I remember when I saw motherfucking Tekken 6, or was it? Yeah, it was Tekken 6 on 360.
Fam.
And I said to myself, this is only the beginning.
Fam. I was about to go buy another PlayStation when they announced the new Crash Racing. I literally was like, damn, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm on the dashboard and I see that shit right on the Xbox store. I was like, what? Are you serious? I'm like, yo, niggas better not say nothing, yo. And it was mad PlayStation niggas tagging me like, yo, what y'all niggas got for this? What y'all niggas got for this? I retagged all them niggas like, apparently we got this.
You got the same thing,
Yeah,
nigga.
apparently we got this for y'all niggas, yo. fuck is you talking about, bruh? Oh man, niggas gotta pipe down, yo, for real.
See, that's the thing about this whole like day and age when it comes to gaming that I kind of like. Like, there's no such thing as a real exclusive.
Yeah, bro. I think Microsoft like been talking shit about that. Like, yo, we gotta get out of these exclusive shits. We gotta get away from that talk.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation, they working on some PC shit now. They try to get in
Yeah.
there with the PC niggas. It's funny because when I see a PC niggas, if you're not strictly a PC nigga, where do you fall?
Some
Is
of
it?
them go to PlayStation or Nintendo.
As I'm sitting here, like, I would think that the PC niggas would get a PlayStation because of the single player games.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, if you offering that shit on PC now, niggas not gonna grab a PlayStation.
Yeah, that is true. I'm gonna get this shit right on PC. But I think the only thing that holds a lot of PC niggas back, certain AAA titles only come to console. So you'll see some PC niggas also with Xboxes and shit just because like they'll probably get Grand Theft Auto before niggas.
That's like the niggas that play 2K on the PC, yo. I got 2K on the PC right now, but I can't imagine being a real 2K player on the PC. I couldn't imagine it. Like,
Mm-mm.
the consoles is where it's at. That's just like Madden 2. Like, you gonna play those type of games. I'd say the same thing with a fighting game as well. It's like consoles have a reason. Like, I wouldn't really want to play a fighting game on a PC like that.
Um, yeah, it's the reason why you see PlayStation mostly in esports. I mean, besides contracts and shit like that that's been paid and shit like that, but
It's
it's mostly the
contracts.
reason why. Yeah, it's contracts mostly. But you also just see why it's a console inside that bitch mainly. You feel me? It's rare that you do see Now, it's not rare, but only certain games that's built on
Yeah,
PC
because
that's made to last.
you got shit like Team Fortress or like, certain games like that. Counter Strike, like predominantly Counter Strike, and like Rainbow
Mm-hmm.
Six that are being predominantly played, Apex, shit like that on the
So at one
PC.
point, Counter Strike was on Xbox being ran in the
Yeah, on the
esports leagues
360.
back in the early 2000s.
I remember playing Counter Strike on the what's it called? It's just not the same. Like, that's not a game you really want to play on the Xbox. Like, unless you're playing against other Xbox players, like they couldn't make that crossplay. Like,
Mm.
the mechanics don't really cross over too well. Like, Counter Strike's controls is like their aiming shit is weird. Like,
It
it's something you
is.
gotta get used to, and it don't really transition well playing with the controller. And it's crazy because I never played Counter Strike with a controller till I played it on the 360, and then I was playing it like this shit feels a little weird. And then you got your dead zones and all that shit, and that's a quick game, yo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the match can end in an instant just off a lucky ass like 30 piece from a fucking clip of a AK for real. Like I don't know. Counter Strike is one of those games you definitely gotta be on your P's and Q's. It's nothing I can handle anymore.
Nah, Counter Strike is one of those radical type games. You got to be a different type of nigga to be playing Counter Strike.
Especially with nigga using the sniper rifle on that bitch. Yo. My hat's
I
off to
like the
you
sniper
niggas.
rifles on there. That's my shit. Like, if I'm gonna
Oh
play
yeah,
on
the
that shit, I do
sniper
a little
rifle.
better
You
on that
know it's a
shit.
fucking sniper rifle.
I actually do worse with like assault rifles. Like, I can't get my aim bad. Like, you got to tap that shit.
Oh see, yeah, I'm fine with the subs and sniper rifles.
My
I'm even
mid
cool with the pistol.
my mid range game pretty decent. It's my moderate, the long range that I be a little slipping unless I got a sniper rifle.
Mm.
Like, I once Call of Duty spoiled niggas with the aim down sight feature. I was just like, yeah, this is where it's at. Like, it's
Oh
just
nigga,
works so
who you telling
flawlessly, yo.
for real? I ain't gonna lie. Once Battlefield start hitting niggas with that rangefinder shit, you gotta tilt that bitch up a little bit just to hit a nigga. I felt that, and I felt like Battlefield had the best sniper mechanic, especially with the ADS. I was like, yes.
That shit threw my sniping off for a little bit. That's a
Oh
Call of
nigga, who
Duty.
you
Like,
telling?
you go Call of Duty. I'm a sniping god, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Like, nigga, you said nigga over there, watch this.
Bow.
That shit. It's
Just
like,
hit a
nah,
whole
nigga.
stop sign.
That bullet got dropped. That shit got time. Like, all this other shit, boy. You better check that wind temp, nigga. All of that shit. You really out here.
Mhm.
So you gotta appreciate Battlefield.
My favorite thing to do now on Battlefield since motherfucking 2042 coming out. I just snipe niggas while I'm falling out the damn fucking air on the parachute, yo.
Gotta get that range in, huh?
Just try to make the game creative and interesting.
Once you
Feel me?
unconscious with your aim, like you could flex a little bit. That should be so
Oh
fun.
my god.
Like when your piece is hitting, yo, like I'm just unstoppable right now.
You don't
Like,
even think about that shit for real.
yeah. When you start thinking, your sniping be all ruined, yo. I hate trying to track, snipe, and think. Like, all right, I'm gonna try to set the bullet right here for when he's walking. It's like, nigga, don't think about it, just do it, nigga. Fill it out. Like, you're getting away though.
You see that nigga crossing the street, yo. You just know. Put that bitch a good inch in front of him, yo. You got him, yo. Stop
Walk him,
overthinking
yo.
that
Walk
shit.
that nigga, yo.
Yup.
That should be amazing, yo. I think music helps, but you know, like I said,
Oh yeah,
it's a balance.
it definitely do. Yeah, I think arcade shooters, that's where music actually flourishes and shines. Like a Call of Duty, for instance, that's where music definitely helps. Halo, that shit helps.
I'm really interested in this new Halo, yo. I can't wait. The PlayStation niggas is chirping already.
Oh yeah, you know they are doing damage control and shit like that.
I'm like, how y'all niggas mad at a free game? Go get a
Not
PC
even
if you
that,
want to
yo.
play it if it's that serious, nigga.
Pretty fucking much, but not even that, yo. Like, what the fuck is your multiplayer game at, yo?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, wait, go drop a kill switch, pussy. Like, what is that other shit they was pushing? Resistance?
Yeah, weak ass resistance, fall of Sony.
That shit was trash. Fall of Sony.
Motherfucking weak ass Uncharted multiplayers, weak ass Last of Us multiplayers for real. Niggas don't even talk about them bitches.
Niggas got all this shit to say about what we got going.
Mag. You remember that shit for the
Fake
PS3?
ass Battlefield. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Oh my god. Niggas stopped playing that shit after the first 6 months. Show that shit was doo-doo, nigga. I
And
bought a
they had
PS3 just for that.
They had
And Metal Gear 3.
what was
No,
the
Metal
shit
Gear
they
4.
had? Your Hawk, that trash.
Yeah, that was trash.
Get back into those bags, Sony. Like, can we see another Hawk? Can we see a Mag too? And like, nah, yeah, I ain't never get none of that shit. I think Kill Switch was pretty good. They just fucked it up.
Yeah, Kill Switch was cool after the second or third. Once they hit PSP for real, that's when they started losing niggas on the console shits.
They gotta get back into that bag though, not for nothing. Like, they need to. Like, I'm sure it's a bunch of PlayStation niggas that'd love to see a good Kill Switch.
I would be impressed. I gonna say up front, a Kill Switch with today's day and age with all this shit going on, especially with the COVID hype and shit. That's how a lot of the shit in Kill Switch happened.
But look, peep this. I am gonna get niggas an alley oop, yo. Don't y'all got this whole hyper pulse controller? You telling me y'all can't work something out with that? Like, that'd be crazy. The amount of guns on Kill Switch and how niggas switch it up on that. Same thing with Resistance. That'd really be able to show the controller off, yo. Like, y'all got playing to y'all strengths and shit. Like, I think that if it looked good, that should make me go get a PlayStation. If it's popping, I'm there.
See, that's the thing. Like, yo, when it comes down to it, yo, when you was a kid, yo, niggas ain't have shit, so it was just easy to play motherfucking single player games.
Play what you had.
But when you're an adult, my nigga,
The decisions
you need
on
multiplayer games, yo.
I love it. It's like, I need a reason to turn this shit on. Like, after I beat this single player, I have no reason to play it again like that. Like, niggas is hard pressed for time the older you get. So I ain't really trying to rerun no story mode. Like, keep
Well,
it
now,
in the
yo, how
vein.
many times you niggas beat Miles Morales, my nigga? How many times you niggas beat God of War?
I can tell you the truth. Me, 0.
I can tell you the truth, me once. I just finished Ghost of Tsushima.
I was playing God of War and I just like, that shit just took out. It was out of me, yo. That shit just left me. You ever been playing a game and the spirit just leaves you? You hype as fuck,
yeah.
like, hell yeah, bro, hell yeah, Next thing you know,
As soon as you
little-
get to the first cutscene, it's like, what the fuck?
we really in here, huh? What time is it? Oh man, I got to like the middle of the game. I was like, yeah, kind of sludging through at this point.
I feel you, my nigga. That's how Red Dead was getting once I started like, once you start expanding and shit, start riding the horse. Right before I found out about the train system and shit, I was was like, yeah, I can't do this shit. This shit feels too real. Like I'm really riding a fucking nag through the whole fucking West, my nigga. Like I could not do that shit.
I done fell asleep playing that shit, yo.
Nigga, what? I thought I had a kush coma the whole time it was that damn game, yo.
Fucking. You just
I'm
sitting
in this
there.
bitch, a whole fucking blunt
shit,
burning
man.
in my mouth and shit.
Ain't the game to play after work, yo. Like, that shit, like, I mean, you got your set pieces where it get a little exciting, but in between that shit, when you doing them fetch quests, that shit enough to kill you.
I don't lie, it's definitely a game to play during the breakup though, yo. Took my mind straight off that shit.
I keep telling myself I'm gonna beat that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, you gonna keep telling yourself, yo. It's so many games I keep telling myself I'm gonna touch and I'm gonna finish. I'm just looking at them bitches like, damn, 85 complete, 65 complete.
Yo,
All
I'm
types of
telling you
shit.
though, when you really go back and beat that shit, it do something to you. You feel so like triumphant, yo.
Oh yeah.
Like I bought South Park Fractured but Whole like when it first came out, yo. And I might have beat this game like a couple months ago. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of seeing this. I'm gonna beat it right now. I had so much fun with the first one. I have to beat it. And I finally beat it. I felt like, yo, I haven't beat a game in forever. I beat this shit.
I ain't gonna lie, that's how I felt about Dark Souls 2. I ain't gonna lie. About the 3 weeks ago, I finally beat that shit.
Mm.
And it was so crazy. Like I fell right into Dark Souls 3 before I even got into that shit. You feel me?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it was I don't know, it was kind of like I skipped that shit. So it was a fulfilling moment. I ain't gonna say it in front of you for real. Like,
Nah, I
all
feel
right,
it.
I finally beat 2, and now I can finally finish 3 type shit. You feel me?
Two was the pinnacle of just punishment. Yo.
Ah.
2 did not fuck around. Like 2 did not fuck around.
And see, that's the thing. Like, I was thinking coming off of 1 for real, like everything was about to be all groovy for real,
Because you kind of
especially having
understood
out
it,
with
yeah.
niggas and shit.
Uh-huh.
As soon as I got into 2 and I got into this shit late, I was like, yeah, I can't do this shit. Fuck no.
I need some help.
This niggas getting special summoned just to come in here and fuck with me. Nah, I ain't with this shit, bro.
Why the fuck are you still on this shit, yo?
That's what I'm saying. Like a whole 3 years later, like I did that shit deliberately just so I wouldn't fuck with niggas.
I feel you. I definitely feel you. It's one of those troll games, yo. Niggas be trolling on that shit. Heavy.
Nigga be sitting for 2 hours waiting for a nigga to spawn in that bitch, yo.
Like, what the fuck, nigga? Go get a life, bro. Go get a fucking life. And on that bombshell, I think it's going to do it for this one. It's been a nice gamer talk, Tone. What you want to lead the people with?
Oh man, what I'm gonna leave the people with, shit, niggas. No matter what, no matter who, no matter how, Microsoft, nigga, give us fucking Conquer Live and Reloaded HD remake, yo. If you're not gonna give us a new Conquer game, at least give us a fucking remake.
No. Fuck that. No, fuck that. Give us a new Conquer game, pussy. Stop that. Put some fucking dollars out there. Y'all niggas got it. Stop it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Stop it, yo.
I spend the money
got
for
it,
the new
yo.
Conquer game, but like
They
if
fucking
niggas on
got
that
it, yo.
lazy boy shit, yo.
No,
like,
I don't want to hear that.
I wouldn't be mad with the HD
Open the
remake.
doors up for Rare, yo. Get that shit spinning, yo.
Yeah, because to be honest, I ain't here for that perfect dog. I mean, I'm here for it, but niggas gotta blow me away with that shit, yo.
You ain't lying.
They gotta blow me away with that shit.
You ain't catching me just out the nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want to hop in the Discord, the links, all that good shit is provided to you right there in the description below. You can click that, tap in, get to know us, all that great stuff. Get to discuss the conversation, get some anime selection, all that great stuff available on the Discord, all that do. And yeah, it's gonna do it for that. It's gonna do it for this one. We appreciate y'all for listening, tapping in. We'll see you Friday for Afterthoughts, Saturday, or what? No, well, the Saturday, Sunday for anime, but it's coming this weekend for sure.